Welcome to Penny Arcade at Home, our online show of Penny Arcade, which is the award-winning improv show for kids and families at Arcade Comedy Theater, Pittsburgh's only nonprofit theater for comedy. Let's first start. I just said award-winning. We are going to announce it here. We, Penny Arcade, won, thanks to you, our viewers, our fans, Best Improv Sketch Team in Pittsburgh. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much. We won the Best of the Burg Readers Poll in Pittsburgh Magazine. Thank you to the readers of Pittsburgh Magazine for voting us. We are thrilled to win it for the second year in a row. That means you really like us and you are inviting us into your home today, even as we are at home. So we want to make sure we introduce ourselves. Collectively, we are the Penny Players, but individually, we are
Dan,
Mike,
Kaylee,
Maddie,
Joe,
Erica,
Colin, Max,
and I'm Abby. And we always like to know your names. We like to know who's joining us today. So we're going to count down from 3, and then we are all going to listen very hard. And you are going to shout your names all across Pittsburgh or maybe the state or the country or the world, and we will hear them. So we're going to count down from 3, and you shout your names to us right now. Okay, ready? 3,
2, 1.
Wow!
good name.
Great name. So nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. We are excited to do an improv show for you. So, as you know, we are all staying at home right now, and we are coming to you remote from our different homes. And we've converted some of our favorite improv games into some ones that we can do in this format. So what is improv, you might ask? Do you guys know, maybe? Well, improvising means the performers make everything up on the spot as they go along. There's no script for any of the games or scenes that we do today. So how do we do that without it being a big mess? Well, there's 3 rules we follow to do improv, and we're going to share them with you now because we want you to learn how to do improv too. The first rule, I'm going to send it over to my friend, Mike.
Thanks, Abby. So the first thing that we need to do is listen. Can everyone say that with me?
Listen.
Yeah.
It's important to hear everything that's happening and make sure that you give space to hear the different things that are being said by the other people to make the best improv scene possible. That's why sometimes we put on our listening ears to emphasize listening. So the second thing, I'm gonna get some help from my friend Kaylee.
Thanks, Mike. The second thing that we have to do is collaborate. Can you all say that with me?
Collaborate.
Great.
Thanks, that's a big word. Collaborate is a big thing too. We like to work with you guys and with each other to come up with the coolest ideas. So you guys have sent in some really fun character ideas, some settings, even some questions for Question Monster. And we're going to use those here today in our show. So thank you so much for those ideas. And the third thing that we have to do, I'm going to send over to Erica.
Thanks, Kaylee. The third thing that we do is support. Everybody
Support.
support. And so making things up on the spot can be a little challenging. And so what support means is that we have each other's backs. And you know what's another way that we like to show support? By giving high fives. So we are going to send the biggest virtual high five to you guys sitting at home. You ready? Get ready, wind it up. Oh, that was a lot.
That was good. That was great support. Oh my gosh. And then speaking of support, Beth, I know we have a lot of really fun stuff going on. Is there anything you'd like to say right now about ways that maybe the viewers at home can support Penny Arcade and Arcade Comedy Theater?
Well, there's 2 ways to support right now. So one, if you're watching this on 321letsplay.com, our website, you're going to see a button that says donate to the theater below the video. Click that button and send your support. And also, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but we have a silent auction online, and there's several very cool Penny Arcade related items.
How exciting.
Very exciting. I love shopping, and there is some very cool stuff to shop for on that auction, especially if you love Penny Arcade and a lot of the amazing members. Part of the team members that you see in front of you right now, they have donated some amazing stuff. So I'm excited for Beth to talk more about that later. So we are going to get started with our show. The last thing that everyone needs to know about before we start any of our games is how we start every single game, and it's how we're going to start the show. And that is, we say 3, 2, 1, let's play, because we all collaborate, say that together, and have a great show. Are you all ready at home? Players, are you ready to have a great show? Yeah. All right. So let's count us down. Our first 3, 2, 1, let's play. Ready? 3,
2, 1. Let's
Hey.
play! All right. Our first game is called Late for School. Now let's get our 3 players out here. Now, we've been experiencing some virtual school. I'm sure all of you have. And one thing remains constant, whether you're going to school virtually or in person, is that sometimes you're late. And so in our game, we're going to have Joe as our teacher, and Max is going to come in late, and he's going to need to give an excuse. And Joe only accepts one excuse for being late to Zoom school, and it's the same excuse that made him late.
What? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Did I miss the start of the game?
Yes, you missed the start of the game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's why.
Don't punish me.
Oh, don't worry, Mike. We are going to get some suggestions for the reason that made Mike late. But first, we have to send Mike back out again into a soundproof booth so he doesn't hear the guesses. All right, let's send Mike out. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Okay. Now, we're going to get some
suggestions. Yes.
We're going to get some suggestions for what made Mike late. Abby.
Yes. I'm ready. Okay. So we'll do this as like a 3-part suggestion, and these are from suggestions that our Penny fans have sent in, and these all come from a lot of people put in lines of dialogue, which are things that you say in a scene, and so I'm going to use some of those suggestions of dialogue that will inspire some excuses why Mike was late. So the first line of dialogue I have is from Alice W., age 11, and she says, "I love your mustache," which I love. So the first reason that Mike was late was he was trimming his mustache. Okay? Yes. He was trimming his mustache. And then from Madeline Boyle, age 3, these are so cute. Where's the Big Apple? So that's a great suggestion. So then the second thing that happened that made Mike late was that he was fighting with a large apple. And then the final thing, we have our friend Juliet F., age 11. She says, "Time to bathe Grandma." That was so funny. My earpod fell out. My AirPod. I don't know what they are. So the third thing that made Mike late was that he was bathing his grandma. So
thank you for those things, Abby.
Yes, you are so welcome. Please review among the clue givers, and good luck.
All right.
Thank you, kids.
So Kaylee and Max are going to be fellow students in the class, and only using mime without using any words, they're going to try to get Mike these clues and get him to guess the right excuse for why he's late for school. So let's review these 3 things. The first thing,
Trimming his mustache.
trimming his mustache. Then the second thing,
Fighting a big apple.
fighting a big apple. And finally, the third thing,
Bathing his grandma.
bathing his grandma. All right. Then on the count of 3, 2, 1, let's play. We're going to say, you're late, Mike. Ready? 3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
You're
late,
late,
Mike. So you can see here, you've always been taught that 1 + 1 = 2, but here I want to show you that 3 + 4 does not equal 7. And
Hi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late, Mr. Connolly.
Michael,
Yeah.
you are late again.
I know, but this time it was for real. I had.
Oh, really? I want you to tell me why you were late this time.
Well, see, it was the craziest thing because I woke up and there was I had grown this amazing mustache.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I don't know how that works.
You grew it, huh?
Well, I grew it and then I had to cut it off.
Okay.
I had to trim it because it was out of control. You should have seen this thing.
Hey, I understand. You got to trim those mustaches sometimes. I get it. Okay, what else? What else happened?
Well, it's funny because the mustache had actually turned me into like an old-timey boxer.
Oh, okay. Yeah?
I just had this, I felt this urge that I had to do some fisticuffs. And it also made me hungry for apples. So I thought, what better thing to do than maybe join a circus?
Would you just join a circus with a regular sized apple? I don't think that's very exciting to see.
No, it would have to be the most amazing apple in the world. It would be the biggest of all apples.
Oh.
An apple that only a strong man of my weird mustache greatness could handle.
Oh.
So
okay, and what would you do with this apple?
Biggest apple, and I wanted to fight it.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So you fought an apple. Okay.
The biggest apple.
Yeah. What else happened?
Well, all this made me really, I couldn't get to school the way I normally would, so I had to figure out something else. And I love my grandpa.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Well, and his, he always says that the safest thing to do is to take your time real slow and wash down everything and just
now, your grandpa said this?
Well, I mean, he among other people, but that's what he would always say. I'm so confused sometimes, he would say, but when he's on his walker or
Joe, it's me, your wife.
Okay, hi. I'm in the Mo class, Abby. Hi.
Yeah. Well, I just, this is my home too, and I just wanted you to think about something. Sometimes sometimes you want to think of things in forms of transportation, but sometimes something is just a random a random thing. Yeah. And it's just a reason that somebody be late and has nothing to do with transportation. Yeah. And I just wanted you to know that, honey.
And hey, hon, I really appreciate that. I always get transportation and just like random things happening.
Right, like sometimes we don't put everything in the right bucket, so it's just right. guess whatever you see.
Kind of just like a simple action can happen instead of transportation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making veal piccata for dinner.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Sounds delicious.
Goodbye.
Students, I'm so sorry. She's a wonderful lady.
So, much like this morning, I was very upset and confused by everything. And I thought about, thinking about my grandpa. And, the other thing he would say is, nothing can't be fixed by a long hot shower. So I took a long hot shower.
Yeah, and showers are great. But your grandpa would always say that?
Well, he did, then my dad did, and my mom. It's from all sides.
Is there a fourth person in that whole thing that could have said that?
Excuse me, Papa.
Yes, little Maddie.
My bath time is coming up soon, and I can't wash myself.
Maddie, you are naked on Zoom.
I'm sorry.
It's time for a bath. It's time for a bath. Come on.
Okay, I'll see you in the tub.
Okay.
My family, I love them. They're great. It's just that time of night, so.
I don't want people to think it's weird, but I had to give my grandmother a bath.
And so, can you just sum up everything that made you late today?
Well, it was a very weird morning because I woke up with a mustache that I had to cut off, and then I had to fight the world's biggest apple, and then I had to give my grandmother a bath, and that's what my family does because we're strange.
And scene! Yeah! Thank you!
All right. So for our next game, that was pretty crazy with mustaches and washing grandmas. I mean, it's a crazy world. And so for our next game, it's opposite day. So what happens in opposite day? Well, how this game works is that we are going to have two penny players acting out a scene, and they are going to be saying things, but then when I come on and I say opposite, they have to say the opposite thing to what they just said. So for example, if Max said something like, you want to give it?
I love fire.
Opposite.
I hate ice.
See? Fire, ice, love, hate, double opposite. Whoa, my brain is exploding on Zoom. Oh, goodness. So anyways, so how we're going to start is we're going to have, I need a couple of suggestions. So we're going to get Abby up on here to help with some suggestions.
Yes. Okay. So we have some more wonderful suggestions from our kiddos. So we're going to get a couple character suggestions, which are suggestions that Max and Beth will use to inspire their characters, who they play in the scene. And then we'll get a setting suggestion of where they are in the world. So from Alice W., age 11, we have Rapunzel. Should that be Beth or Max?
I'll take it.
Max.
Oh. Max.
Beth, it's you. Oh my gosh, you know what? Alice had another great, and then Romeo. I think that scene writes itself. So we have, thank you, Alice W. And then from our setting station, we have Eddie R., age 7, wrote in Lemonhead Island.
Ooh.
So those are your suggestions. Thanks, kids.
Thanks, Abby. All right. So to review, we have Beth. Who are you going to be in this scene today?
Rapunzel.
And Max, who are you going to be?
Romeo.
And they are going to be acting out a scene on Lemonhead Island. Are you guys ready to count us down? 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Hey.
Cover this.
Romeo.
Oh, is that the sweet voice of Rapunzel?
Opposite.
Is that the grating voice of Rapunzel?
Oh, Romeo! Oh, I missed you so much. It's so great to see you. Thank you for visiting.
When I heard you squawking, I just had to come on over and see what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, today I was gonna go pick some lemons across the island and then turn it into lemonade.
Oh, you know how much I love lemonade. Ugh, you know how much lemonade gives me gas.
Opposite.
You know how lemonade cured all my diseases.
Yes, and so I figured we'd make some more just to make you like super, super resistant to diseases.
Sounds wonderful. Lead the way, beautiful Rapunzel.
All right, follow me.
Opposite actions, both of you guys.
All right, follow me.
Opposite actions, both of you guys again.
Look at all these lemons just lying everywhere, Rapunzel.
Wow, I'm just gonna pick them all up.
Oh, they smell wonderful, just like your perfume.
Yes, they do. They smell so good.
Opposite.
Ugh, they smell terrible.
Oh, yes, you're right. They smell horrible. I don't like them at all.
Ugh.
You should eat the lemons.
Oh.
Stand back, Rapunzel.
Don't follow us, Mom.
Oh, but I don't want my children getting the scurvy.
Opposite.
Well, I guess I'll just go home.
Ugh, I hate when Mom follows me.
Jesus.
Where's my mom? I need
Yes, Urain.
Mom, I changed my mind.
Okay, goodbye again.
She runs up.
Maddie.
Oh,
I'm never leaving your side again.
Hey! Oh, great job, guys. All right, so we have a very special video of featuring one of our amazing pets from Penny Player, Dan. And so we are going to take it away to that video.
This is Maggie. She's a West Highland White Terrier, and she's a good girl. She loves running at the dog park with her other Westie friends. Look at them go. She loves digging in the snow, and she loves digging in the dirt. You know what? Come to think of it, she just might love digging, no matter where she is. She plays fetch in the backyard, and always brings the ball back. She loves to get her toys out of her toy chest, and then loves running around the house with them. She also really likes to chew. I mean, really likes to chew. She might like chewing more than digging. Well, after a long day's work, she likes to go under the bed. Bye, Maggie.
Do you have a pet? We want to meet them. Send us photos of your furry and feathery and scaly friends. Find out how at 321letsplay.com.
Guys, don't you just love all those penny pets that we have? Maggie's one of my favorites, besides Twix. This next game we're going to play is called Magic Bus. In this game, we're going to have a couple penny players join me on this bus that I'm driving. There they are. And we're going to go on an adventure. Now, every time that we get a new person join us on the bus, their characteristics are going to change how we act on the bus, and we're going to take over those personalities, and we're just going to play around with those personalities until the next person joins. So to get us started, we are going to get a location that this bus is going to, and from Avery M, age 5, I have Pizza Hut. So we're on a journey to Pizza Hut, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's start us off with a 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's play! Oh boy, I'm ready to go to Pizza Hut. You guys hungry?
I like their pepperoni.
I like the sauces.
Okay. Do we have everyone on board?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whew.
Let's go.
Let's get ready to go.
Hey, wait!
Oh, whew. Hey!
It's me, Ribbity Frog.
Hi, Ribbity Frog.
I'm ready to hop into a big old pizza pie.
I hope they don't have any frog legs on my pie.
I hope my pie has extra lily pads.
I'm gonna make my cheeks extra big so I could put lots of food in them.
Man, I'm gonna tip the scales on that.
Wait! I forgot I have something I have to hop with. Bye.
Oh no!
No! Who's gonna drive? I'll do it.
Cool.
We'll get to Pizza Hut.
Hey, wait for me!
What? Whoa!
Hi, I'm Elsa.
Hi, Elsa.
Oh, I hope they have frozen pizza at Pizza Hut.
I just have to let it go when I order too much.
Do you think you'll let me build a snowman in the lobby?
I don't know. It never bothered me anyway.
This
Oh,
sounds.
hey, look!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh!
I have to go. My sister's in trouble.
Oh no!
Oh no! Who's gonna drive?
Well, I think I'm gonna take charge. Let's go.
Whoa, like totally wait for me, dudes.
Whoa!
Oh!
'Tis I, the big shroom.
Hi, the big shroom.
Like, are we headed to the Pizza Hut or what?
That sounds lovely.
You know, I could really be a fun guy at the Pizza Hut.
I like mushrooms on pizza cause I'm a mushroom.
I'm also a mushroom.
Oh,
Coincidental.
Wait!
Whoa.
Guys, I gotta go make some friends. Bye.
Oh no. Who's gonna drive?
I guess I'll do it.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Whoa.
I'm Mr. Garden Rake.
Hi,
Hey, Mr. Garden Rake.
It's very important that we get rid of leaves, and I'm gonna make sure there are no leaves at Pizza Hut.
Hey, you guys on the bus gotta clean up your act.
Yeah, it's a mess in here.
Hey, does anybody want to go help out some old people this autumn?
You can count me in.
Great.
You made it all the way to Pizza Hut. Welcome.
Yeah.
And scene.
Oh, hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Critter Corner, where I will share with you one of my favorite critters. I can't do the accent with a burnt tongue, the British. Well, no. Today's featured creature is like something out of a fantasy novel. It's a mammal that walks on two legs like you or me, but it has scales all over its body like armor, and it can curl up into a ball so that predators can't hurt it. Have you ever heard of a critter like that? Well, now you have. It's a pangolin. Who's that critter marching in? It's the pangolin. So those scales it has, where it looks like a pine cone, they're actually made out of the same stuff that fingernails are made of. That's wild. Did you know that pangolins can release a smelly chemical from their body that's kind of like a skunk, and it repels bad guys away? Useful. They also have a really long tongue that's like 16 inches long, and it's long and skinny, and it uses that to be able to eat ants and termites, kind of like an anteater. That's a big ol' lickaroony. Real talk for a second, pangolins are one of the most poached and criminally trafficked animals on the planet. Some people think that those scales, you can eat them and that they got some sort of special properties, but we just talked about it's made of fingernail stuff. Gross and illegal. There are a lot of cool critters on the planet, and if you're interested in helping out animals like pangolins, have an adult help you do some research on the internet and learn more about it. Well, it's been lovely having you joining us. We'll do another Critter Corner feature creature on another time, but for now, this has been Max's Critter Corner. Bye-bye. Who's that critter marching in? It's the pangolin. Oh, wow, what a jolly good time They're gonna know.
Wow, aren't pangolins just the best? Oh, I can't wait for the next episode. All right, for this next game, we're going to be playing a game called Collaborative Story. So we're going to need 4 penny players to help us out with this game. Come on in, penny players. Very good, very good. Now for this game, it's a little bit of a twist. Erica and Joe are going to be the actors doing the acting, but they're not allowed to use their own voices. They can move their lips, but they cannot speak. So to make this easy, why don't you guys go ahead and mute your mics now? Great. Now, obviously, it's not going to be a completely silent scene. That would be boring. So we have Maddie and Mike to help us out. So Mike is going to be helping us by supplying the voice for Erica, and Maddie is going to be helping us out by supplying the voice for Joe. So as you see Erica and Joe's lips moving, you're going to be hearing the voices of Mike and Maddie. Now for this game, let's get some suggestions of some characters they might be and a place they might be doing a scene at. Abby?
All right. So we have a couple awesome character suggestions. So the first one is from Owen H, age 9, and it is Optimus Prime.
Ooh.
So someone's going to be Optimus Prime. And then from, let's see here, Anthony H, age 8, we have Jerry the Mouse. And for a setting, we have from Hannah S, age 7, we have Hogwarts, Castle of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Very fun. Very fun. All right, so let's have great job. Thank you, Mike and Maddie, for turning your cameras off. Erica and Joe, let's review. Joe, you're going to be playing
Optimus Prime.
Very interesting. And Erica, you're going to be playing
Jerry the Mouse.
Excellent. And the scene is going to be at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Let's get them started with the countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Excuse me, Giant Robot Man. Have you seen the wizards?
The what now?
Wizards. This is Hogwarts. I think they could make me all the cheese I want if I just knew how to get it.
The cheese, you say? Well, I've been searched for cheese. I'll tell you what, small creature, I will help you out because that's just what Optimus Prime does.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're Optimus Optimus Prime. Oh, whoa, I've heard so much about you. A lot of the Wizarding World really enjoys your work, and they want the Decepticons to not win.
What about the Decepticons? They're here?
No.
Take cover. If they're anywhere in the facility, I will take them out because I am Optimus Prime, and that's what Optimus Prime does.
Please be careful where you step, Mr. Prime. Please.
Oh, apologies. I'm not used to such a small creature.
Yeah, no, I know. Maybe you see those floating candles up there? Maybe I could just carry one around so you can see me easier. If you could just hand it down to me.
Sure, I can just reach up there, pluck one of the candles, boop.
Okay.
And there you are.
Thank you so much. Oh, I feel like a magical mouse now.
You look like a magical mouse.
And scene. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Woo! That was an amazing game. All right. So we have a wonderful, famous, universally known alien that is going to be here just for this show. And this alien knows all of the answers to all of your questions. It can be questions about school, it can be about life, or it can be questions about the universe. And this alien's name is Question Monster. And Question Monster comes from the planet Zoot and is about to call in. So I want everyone to start thinking of questions that you want to ask Question Monster for another show, but a lot of you already sent in questions to us, and we're going to ask Question Monster just now. So Question Monster, are you ready to get here and answer all of our Earthling questions? Hi, Question Monster. All right, Question Monster. So I know I'm so glad that you got to call into our Zoom meeting where we get to ask you all sorts of wonderful questions. But I've been thinking really, really hard about this, and I just really, really want to know. Question Monster, what's the best sandwich?
The
Best
sandwich
contains
vegetables
layered
with
cheese
and
love
and
smushed
together
with
2
pints
of
lava.
Oh my goodness. I've been making sandwiches my entire life, and I keep forgetting to put love and lovers in it. Oh my God. I'm going to do this as soon as the show is over. Thank you so much, Question Monster. All right, Question Monster. We have a wonderful question from the Paul and Conley family. Take it away.
Hola, mi soy Aiden.
I'm Kaylin.
I'm Kylie.
I'm Tristan. I'm Olivia.
I'm Gavin.
I am Vicky.
Hey, Question Monster! What do a crab eat?
All right, Question Monster. So thank you so much for this question. Now, I would love it if you could answer it. It is, what do crabs eat?
Crabs
eat
varieties
of
spooky
ghosts
which
are
lingering
on
pieces
across
the
great
unknown.
Oh my freaking goodness. Crabs eating ghosts across the unknown? That's why crabs have those shields all over their bodies, because ghosts be dangerous on this planet too, Question Monster. All right, Question Monster. Now, we have another question from Madeline. Take it away.
Go.
Hi, my name is Madeline. I'm 6.
You're not 6.
I'm 6.
How old are you? You're 3. Your
And
brother is 6.
And I'm 3 years old. Hi!
And what's your question?
My name is Griffy. Why do you always answer questions in such a silly way?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Madeline. So, Question Monster, why do you only answer questions in such a silly way?
Oh! Silly
Questions
are
where
I
get
my
thrills.
Oh my goodness, Question Monster. When us Earthlings want thrills, we go to Kennywood. But all you need to do is answer silly questions. That's amazing. All right, Question Monster. Now, we have one more question from James. Take it away, James.
Hi, my name is James. I am 6. And what is it like on your planet? Bye, Question Monster.
All right, Question Monster. That was a really wonderful... Question Monster. Question... Okay. Okay, I'm going to need help waking up Question Monster. All right? So, everyone at home and all the penny players that are on this video now, let's wake up Question Monster, all right? I'm going to yell 3, 2, 1, and I want all of you to yell, "Wake up, Question Monster," as loud as you can. Can everyone do that? I'm assuming you're all saying yes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wake
up, Question Monster!
Goodness, Question Monster, you're so sleepy. But I promise this is the last question, and we really need to answer James's question. So, this is a little personal. What is it like on your planet?
Oh. The
planet
Zoot
contains
many
carnivals
where
you
can
win
dogs
that
are
talking
and
singing
and
dancing.
Oh my God, Question Monster. So you get to, on Planet Zoo, there's carnivals and you get to win dogs. And you want to know what? It sounds like you got a dog there with you right now. And that is awesome. I bet that was a carnival dog. So, Question Monster, you're really amazing. And we're going to let you go to sleep. So I'm going to count down and I want everyone at home to yell 3, 2, 1. Go take a nap, Question Monster. All right? Let's try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go take a nap, Question Monster. Oh, bye. Bye, Question Monster. You're so precious.
Thank you so much. That has been our show. Thank you to all of our viewers at home for joining us today. Penny Arcade has shows every second and fourth Saturday of the month. If this was your first time tuning in, you can catch all of our previous online shows on Arcade Comedy Theater's YouTube page. And you can find out all about what we are up to and join our Penny Arcade email list by going to 321letsplay.com or our Facebook page, Penny Arcade Comedy. If you took any photos of your kiddos watching the show today, you can also share those by tagging our Facebook, and you might see them in our newsletter. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, Arcade has a silent auction this week that ends tomorrow, which is Sunday, July 26th at 6 p.m. And Penny Arcade has quite a few items in it. And all of the proceeds of your bids will go towards supporting Arcade Comedy Theater. So that link is this one right here, 32auctions.com/arcade2020. And some of the Penny Arcade items you might see are a portrait of Question Monster. Whoa.
Ooh.
A Penny PJ party.
What?
You might see Lights, Camera, Action, which is we're going to take your kiddo's story and turn it into a little sketch like you saw today on our show. Play with Penny Arcade if you want to be in the show with us. And finally, virtual story time with Princess Erica. Woohoo! So there's lots of cool items. Go check that out. And thank you again so much for tuning in today, donating to Arcade Comedy Theater, and bidding online in the silent auction. So individually, we are
Dan,
Mike,
Haley,
Maddie,
Joe, who's muted.
Oh.
Joe! My name's Joe!
No!
Erica.
Colin.
Max.
I'm Beth, and together we are Penny
Penny Arcade!
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Adios.